Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Mary with Leo Sunlight Insight here to do your love reading for May 2019. We'll see what's going on with your situation. It can be any kind of situation you're in. We'll see what comes out here. Whoever you have in mind, we'll look at what's going on. You can be dating, committed, married, just like somebody. Whatever your situation is, hopefully it resonates and it fits your situation. So we'll see here. So thank you for stopping by. If you're new, thank you for clicking on and watching. And I hope you like the way I read. And if you do, please like, share, subscribe. All the great stuff would be greatly appreciated since this is a fairly new channel. So any support would be greatly appreciated to help flourish the channel. Send out these messages to people that really need to hear them the most. So thank you. And if you're returning, thank you for stopping by again. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Those who have reached out for personal readings and those who have tipped or donated to my channel. And you can check the description box below for any and all information you're looking for about reading and about me, and for personal information on personal readings is there. My PayPal link is there if you wish to tip, donate, exchange energy. No amount is too small, and that's greatly appreciated. Keep these free readings going. So thank you. And if you do, please check the friend family option, or there'll be some hidden fees through PayPal. So thank you. My Facebook link is there. My Instagram link is there. My snail mail, if you want to send mail or a gift, I do have a little wish list with the link. Please do not send cash through the mail. Please, I do not suggest that at all. And I'd rather not get personal checks, just, in case there's a problem with that. That's why my PayPal link is there. So thank you so much. And these batch of love readings are going by the last batch of April general readings I just did for this month. So whichever videos got the most likes and views, these love readings are going in the order of the most likes and views of the last batch of April generals. So if you want your May generals to be first, you need to make sure you like these videos and you watch them for at least 30 seconds for it to count. But also subscribe, and then you will get notified when I post new readings. If you hit that little bell, be greatly appreciated. So you'll know when the next reading is coming out. So you can also, in the description box, are all the Pisces playlists, general love. There's water bonus readings there also for general and love, so you can check that out. I also, if you're new, have other readings on my channel, such as twin flame readings, if you're interested in that. And also pick a card I just started. So I have various topics on pick a card. I'll also be adding loved theme pick a cards in the future too. So please feel free to check all that out. And if this does not resonate for you, then maybe something in my playlist will. Just disregard the date as stated in the description. So I don't want to ramble too much. I know people don't like that. And you always can speed this up in the settings. So that is always an option. So take what resonates, throw away what doesn't, as I always say. Energies can be switched and flip-flopped all around at any time. You take it how it resonates for you. So if you're returning, you know how this works. This is the Zodiac Oracle. If you're new, I'm going to pull an energy from here to see what some Pisces may be dealing with in the month of May in love. And if you're not dealing with what comes out here, or that does not resonate, then just toss it out. So we may get an element, we may get a planet energy, or we may get a sign. So if there's a sign that comes out, this may be a special message for those individuals dealing with that sign. If you're not dealing with that sign, like I said, then just ignore that part. So that one wanted to fly right there, but can we get one card for Pisces in love for May 2019? What are some Pisces dealing with in love for May 2019? And we got air. And I just got this for the Sagittarius reading. So if some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, you may want to watch that. So the air is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but doesn't have to be. The air is about the mind, the intellect, communication. It's all about ideas, concepts, thoughts, clear, truthful communication, honesty, All that has to do with the mind, and all that has to do with verbalizing and communication. Open, clear communication. Intelligence, ideas, all that sort of thing. Okay, so we'll see how that plays in for you, Pisces. So if you're not dealing with an air sign, then that could just be maybe there's communication needed in your situation of some kind. We'll see how that plays in. Okay, so with this deck, we'll get one card from here. This oracle, all the decks are listed below. All the decks have been pre-shuffled, caught, meditated on before I came on camera. I will shuffle more on camera for some fresh energy, and I do take some flyers, so please be patient with the shuffling. Okay, so let's get this is the Whispers of Love. So what is there for Pisces from the Whispers of Love for May 2019? Spirit, please, can we have one card for Pisces, one card for Pisces, one card for Pisces? I'm kind of feeling this one since it was a little bit crooked. It was standing out to me. I either take a flyer, or if a card like sticks out of the deck in an odd way, sometimes that tells me that's the card. Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. One is usually a new beginning, something fresh, something new. So with this communication, whatever's taking place between you and the other person, as they're communicating to you or you're communicating back and forth, you both really need to take the time to listen to each other and listen with an open mind and an open heart. I'm getting forgiveness, forgiving heart, healing heart. Okay, so let's get one of these. This is the Gaia Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. The other deck there I just used is by Angela Hatfield. Like I said, they're listed below. So these two decks are fairly new to me. And this tarot deck is new, and that's the first time I'll be using it for you, Pisces. So, can we get one message? What is this about for Pisces in love for May 2019? We get one more message for Pisces. What's going on with Pisces in love, Spirit, for May 2019? Can we get one card, please, for Pisces? Oh, and there goes my sign. We have, sorry about the glare, we have remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. Okay, so whatever's going on here between you and this other person, I feel like there's some conversations going on here about something from the past, a past situation, or whatever it is for you. Whatever this resurfacing of past feelings and emotions are, it's saying to listen with your heart, mind, body, and soul, an open heart, open mind with this communication. If it's healing communication, forgiving communication of some kind, to keep the airwaves open here with the air energy. I'm just thinking for a minute here. Just a need to really listen to each other thoroughly without interrupting one another and over speaking one another. I'm getting a lot of like healing, forgiving conversations over something that may have just happened or something in the past, things that have happened in the past. Okay. All right, so if you watched my readings before, you know I used to use a lot more decks. I used to use like at least 6 different decks. I figured I would consolidate it more, use less decks. And if you like the past way I read with more decks, you can let me know. The next time I do the love readings, I can maybe switch back and forth. I created a new layout for the reading. I used to lay out, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 cards, just randomly read them like freestyle. So I created my own little spread, and it comes out kind of like into a shape of a heart. So it's kind of neat. So if you like that layout and you like that type of reading that I'm going to do, then let me know, and I'll continue to do those. I could also do this layout with more decks next time if that's what you guys like. So what I'll do first is I'm going to draw 2 cards. One will be how you are feeling right now in the situation, and one will be what your person or the person you have in mind or you're dealing with is feeling in the situation. So there'll be 2 cards at the top. Then I'll pick 3 more to go across the bottom of them. That'll be the basis of your situation. The next 2 cards under that will be advice, and the last card will be outcome. And when it's done, it kind of looks like a heart. So it's kind of neat. And I'll pull 3 clarifiers on the side, and then I'll go over the bottom of the deck. And then we'll go over the bottom of these decks at the end. So stick around if you want to get those extra messages. So what's going on with Pisces in love with their person? Just a few cards. Only 2 right now at the most. Too many. What's going on with Pisces in love from May 2019 with their person, the person they have in mind, for Pisces who may be watching this in love? I want a few cards, Spirit, please. Can I have a few cards for Pisces? Wow. They're really wanting to speak. That's too many. I just want a few. Just 2 cards, please. 1 or 2 cards. And then I'll pull the rest from the top. So I feel when I get what I needed, that's Spirit telling me stop. And then the rest of the messages will be on the top of the deck. So, Spirit, please. 1. See? I asked for 1 and I got it. Thank you. So how you are feeling, Pisces, is the 6 of Swords. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the air energy. If it's not the signs, then don't be caught up in the signs. But this is needing to travel or move away from something that is not serving you, that is not fulfilling to you, that may be not in a good energy for you, and there's a need for you. You feel like you've already learned your lessons here from the situation. You've got the lessons that you needed, that you learned with you here, and you're getting in your little boat here, and you're traveling to safer shores, more peaceful shores, traveling across these peaceful waters away from what is not serving you to something that is better suited for you, more healing and peaceful energy. So I get the sense that you either want to move away from this person and move towards a more healing, peaceful energy, or you want to go to this person, you want to leave something, and you want to go to this person that is more healing for you, more peaceful for you. So it could go either way. We'll clarify as we go. So how is the person you have in mind feeling or you're dealing with? So we have the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So now we're getting confirmation of all the air energy here. It could be just energy, so please don't get too caught up with the signs. But maybe some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I believe the Queen is Libra, I think. The King is Gemini, and I think the Knight is Aquarius. So I think this is Libra, but doesn't have to be. So the other person is wanting truthful communication here, as with the air energy. They want to communicate. They want truthful, honest communication, standing their ground, not taking it. They don't want to take any BS, or they don't want any BS. They just want the truth, or they want to speak the truth. So they're feeling very much in a very honest, truthful stance, communication-wise, situation-wise, ready to cut out things that are no longer serving them also. So they kind of have this energy of truthful communication, standing up for themselves, being blunt, honest, cutting away something no longer serving them if need be. And you also have this energy of leaving something and going into something more peaceful. So like I said, You could be going towards each other, cutting things out separately in your lives to go towards each other, or maybe you're moving away from each other. But there needs to be open, honest, clear, forgiving, peaceful conversations, energy over whatever happened in the situation in the past, listening with an open heart and mind so the situation can be healed and you can move on. So it could go either way. Either you're moving towards this person, moving towards each other with the open, honest communication, or you're moving away, but as you move away, there needs to be a lot of healing and open, honest, truthful communication and forgiveness. So let's see what's going on. See if we could clarify which way this is going, or however this resonates for you. You can take either message, how it resonates for you. There's a couple different messages there. So let's see what the situation is. We'll get 3 cards. We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. Wow, we have the Hermit, which is Virgo. And then we have the Moon. Wow, 3 major arcana right in a row here. And the Moon is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So, wow. So I definitely feel like here, this could be a marriage with the Hierophant, or a commitment that you're in of some kind. And the situation is now there's no communication. Things aren't being said. The Moon, things aren't being revealed. Things are being hidden. Things aren't being brought to light yet, but there's a need for that. And with the Hermit energy, going in your own separate corners, kind of. Going inside, thinking, reflecting, spending time alone. Trying to find your way, your light, your healing energy, your peaceful energy here. So I really feel like there's a need for, like, your energy is maybe you want to move out of the situation. Their energy is ready to stand up, talk, communicate, stand up for themselves, honest, cut away something maybe if need be, because the sword is up and ready to use. But the energy between the two of you now, I feel like it's a marriage or some sort of committed relationship, is there's, with the Hermit energy here, connecting the two of you, there's no movement, there's no conversations, there's no, you both are like in your corners and you're not talking, you're not communicating, you're not, still stagnant, no movement. And with the Moon energy, just again, just no conversations, nothing coming to light, not revealing to each other your inner, deepest, darkest truths. But there's a need here to do that because you have the Moon and the Hermit with the light here. The Moon usually reveals or has a hard time revealing because you can't really see that great in the moonlight. It's not like the sunlight where everything is illuminated and you see things clearly. So things aren't being seen clearly between the two of you, which are causing the two of you to go your own separate ways, and there's no communication. Definitely, like I said, a marriage or a commitment of some kind here. So let's see what the advice is for the two of you. Wow, we have the Page of Swords, a lot of air energy. And we have the Empress. So, I feel like you guys maybe just be not communicating, but yet spying on each other, like keeping tabs on one another somehow, seeing what the other one is doing. I kind of get the energy of waiting for the other one to do something so that you can bring it to light here with the sword energy and maybe cut it, waiting for something, for them to do something so you could say, okay, I'm done, it's over, ready to cut it out of your life. But this Empress energy definitely is usually a woman. She's usually the wife or the committed partner, female, very feminine energy here. I'm definitely feeling like this could be a marriage of some kind, or just a committed common law marriage or something here, because you do have the Empress here. Maybe this is your energy and your person is waiting for you to screw up so they can bring it to light and say, I'm done, it's over, I'm ready to speak my truths and cut this out of my life. I don't know. Definitely an energy here of spying on one another, going online, looking at each other's Facebook, social media. But then this is also about communication. So definitely stop spying on one another and just talk to each other. Empress energy is kind of like the Emperor energy. Take control of the situation. One of you or them, take control of the situation and just have this open, honest, clear communication of your situation here. Right now, nobody's saying anything. And if you feel the best option is to move away out of the situation, there needs to be some open, honest, clear communication, listening with your heart, mind, body, and soul, open, not over talking, healing, forgiving. You know, don't bring up all the bullshit of the past with remembrance here of resurfacing things that aren't going to do anybody any good. There's a need with 2 and 1 here is 3, and that's about working together with other people. There's a need just to compromise and work together to do whatever you feel like is right in this situation. Healing definitely needs to take place with the Hermit energy. But, like I said, no movement. But there's a need for someone to take control, come together, and have these healing conversations, or whatever you feel is needed in this situation. Let me just move this down just a little bit. Okay, so we'll get one more card for possible outcome. 2 of Pentacles. So that still juggling, still trying to balance things out. This is a card of trying to balance things out, juggling around too much, juggling around thoughts, ideas, material things, finances. So still a lot of juggling going on here. Outcome is still juggling it around. But there needs to be some sort of forward movement. So let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on here. So now we have the Page of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the 8 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the 8 of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius. So we have 2 8s here. And so 2 8s really means something here. This is about taking action. You have the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. So right now, again, there's a need to communicate. 8 of Wands are about communication, fast action, travel, communication, change. But 8 of Swords is mental blockage, being trapped in your own mind and can't get out of your own thoughts. So I feel like the both of you are stuck in this mental entrapment of nobody taking any moves or not doing anything in your situation here. But somebody needs to open up the airwaves here, have the communication, because you also have the Page of Swords, which is communication. 8 of Wands, communication. But right now, the outcome is just still juggling, but there's a need. Get out of your mental trap here and communicate. And the Page of Wands, also communication. 2 cards of communication. So 8 of Wands is ideas, it's creativity, can be passionate communication, but doesn't have to be. Maybe some new ideas to do something about this situation. Coming forward, standing up, standing your ground, being passionate about your beliefs, about how you feel, what you believe is the best for the situation. So definitely coming out of this mental entrapment, and communication is needed to resolve whatever's going on here. Whatever's the best in this situation needs to be decided. And someone needs to come forward and take charges with the Empress energy. So what's on the bottom of the deck? 6 of Pentacles, right. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and this is equal exchange, equal give and take, reciprocity. So there needs to be equal exchange in verbalization, communication, ideas, thoughts, concepts, for whatever you decide on here. It needs to be equal exchange and give and take, equal listening, equal talking, compromise of the situation, coming to a compromising solution that is both balanced and fair for the two of you. What's under that? The Five of Swords, right? Feeling like maybe things are at a loss, feel like no matter what you do, nothing's going to be resolved. Just this Five of Swords is not a good energy, kind of being a tricky energy. Maybe this is a tricky situation here, not knowing what to do. Maybe someone feels like they just need to sneak out of the situation. You know, don't do anything tricky or ego-driven just to try to get out of this. I feel like you need to remain balanced, or both of you, remain balanced, equal head and heart to do what decision needs to be made. No one's making a decision. You both are on guard. You both are being blind. Nobody's willing to move forward, budge, come out of that mental entrapment to make a decision. Being very blocked off and not willing to make a decision. But decision needs to be made. Fair, balanced decision here. Communication between the two of you. All right, so I don't know what will come of this. I guess that's up to you, but this is like advice that something needs to move forward. Something needs to be done in this instead of staying stuck and stagnant and unhappy. I don't get a happy energy from this. I just get a boring, stale, stuck, stagnant energy. All right, so what's on the bottom of this deck? Honesty is essential. Wow. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. So again, confirming here that open, honest, clear communication is needed in this situation. 8 and 3 is 11, and then that equals 2. So two people here really need to come together and figure out what the heck you need to do in this situation instead of just being unhappy, like I said, stuck, stagnant, bored. I'm surprised I didn't get the 4 of Cups or something like that. All right, so let's see. Perception, beyond the veil of illusion. Right, so you guys are so stuck in this situation. Nobody's talking, nobody's moving, nobody's bringing to light what needs to, as with the Hermit energy, no one is bringing to light the situation. It's still in the Moon energy of being in the dark. Leaving each other in the dark, not telling each other how you really feel, what you want to do, you want to move on or something. And you're just kind of looking at each other and trying to perceive the other's energy. And it's just an illusion because there's no conversation here. And you see the throat chakra here is kind of almost lit up. Again, confirming, instead of just trying to figure it out on your own by listening to your gut and intuition, which may be right, but it may not be right if you're not truly connected. So instead of trying to perceive the energy and figuring it out all on your own, and that could be just an illusion, you need to go beyond the veil of that illusion and open up your throat chakra and have some conversation here. Be open and honest about what you need to do. So we have 9 and 3 is 12, which is 3. Working together, compromising, teamwork, so definitely needing to come together and either renewing this relationship, healing it, and dealing with whatever's going on here, or whatever situation this is, or whatever way you feel it needs to go. It needs to come to the surface and it needs to be dealt with. And only you know what that is. All right. I hope that resonated with you, Pisces, and I hope it made sense. And please comment if this resonates with you, for you in any way. I'd love to read the comments. This may have been somebody you've been with for a very long time. Pentacles are a very longevity energy with Earth energy. So Pentacles here, and with the Marriage card, I mean, this could be someone you've been with for a long time. Anyway, yeah, Pisces, that's your reading for May 2019. Sorry it wasn't more positive, but this is the messages I have. Like I said, please do comment if it resonates for any way for you. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, all that great stuff. Be greatly appreciated. Good luck to you on your journey here. Wishing you the best of luck. Sending you much light, love, and blessings. As always with my channel, as I always say, is to always, always shine your light.